Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see from the title, we're going to be installing a double din in my truck finally, or a stereo back in the truck finally. I haven't had one since the truck got stolen. Let me show you guys what I went with. So I ended up going with a Sony XAV AX 3200. I was debating between this and a Pioneer. I'll have that pop that up on the screen somewhere of the one I was debating on. They're both the same price. It's honestly one of them for the same thing, Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay. This has I think this one has a little bit of a bigger screen. This one has a 6.95 inch screen. The other one had like 6.8. And I looked at this one from the get-go, and I thought I liked this one better, so why not? It comes with the microphone control, 55 watt, 4 max power outputs, and then, like I said, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, Android Auto, but I'm not gonna be running that. And then I also got the dash kit and the harness and the connectors that I'm gonna need. So let me pop this out and then get started on this. It should be pretty easy. It's just the one harness, and then I have it here. I already have an extension for the antenna, but they ran out of just the connection, so I just got this one that has both. But yeah, like I said, it should be easy. It's just that connector, and that one connects to the stereo. And yeah, let me get it out real quick. I'm gonna try and unbox this with one hand and get it out. Try to get it out. This is just, what is this? Warranty. Instructions. Remote. Wireless remote it comes with. Don't ever use these. I'll just keep it in the center console. And the head unit. I also like this one because from there you guys can see it's a double din, but a single din back. You still do need a double din bracket, and the dash kit. You still need a double din dash kit, but it's nice because it's only like a single din. Get that out of the bag in a second. It also comes with steering remotes, but obviously this one doesn't have steering wheel controls, so I'm not going to be using that. It's all labeled here, which is nice. Reverse in for the reverse camera. This is the main harness that plugs into the stereo. The outputs, and then this one's for the parking brake that you gotta wire in. So like when you're driving, you don't go into settings and stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna bypass this because I obviously don't really care about that. And then comes with the microphone, which I'll probably be putting, run it through here and then run it up here, just so it's out of sight. So yeah, I got the two harnesses put together, the one that connects to the original stereo, and then this one that goes to the double din. It's all just color to color. This one, ash around, you don't need it. This one I'm gonna leave out, it's the reverse camera. I'm just gonna put that in once I get a reverse camera. And there was the blue one for the amps and all that, but I don't have that yet. Once I get that installed, I'll take out the stereo and wire that up, but it's just color to color. Let me get this wrapped in electrical tape and then get it plugged in. All wrapped up, so let me get both ends plugged in just to see if it works, just to test it, and then got it electrical taped up. So now let me get these plugged in and then just set it up there and see if it turns on. The white one connected to the truck harness, and then the smaller end connected to the double din. Now let me grab the keys. It should power on. Yep, there we go. Okay, there it is. So let me get everything put take this off and then get everything set in place where I want it to be. Show you guys how to install the bracket on this to put it in the dash. And I still need to run the microphone up here. So let me do that. Put up in the corner. I just ran it through the side over here to the pillar under here. Goes under the steering wheel. And then ran it through here. And then I just tied up all the slack it had. And then just left a little bit to connect to the stereo. And I think that's it. Oh, and for the Apple CarPlay wire, I'm gonna just run that through the dash, and this already has a hole in the back, and just pull the wire through here for now. I don't know, they make a adapter that turns this into the plug-in, or if I just want to buy the connection to make it wireless. But for now, I'm gonna just run the wire through here. For this dash kit, it has, I already put it on, the 2 side pieces, and then the bezel that goes around it. For the side pieces, because this is for like a couple different models, you can see like the white spots. You have to break off all these tabs on each side. It says it in the instructions, and it'll just fit like for your vehicle, like for mine. And then since I did the double din or the cage swap a couple videos ago, it'll match up to those holes. So let me get it on there and then I'll show you guys. There it is, guys, with everything connected and the trim around it. I still need to get the bezel on there, but that's what it looks like for now. I already got fingerprints on it, but now to get the bezel on there. Oh, and I already ran the cable for the Apple CarPlay down here. So let me get the bezel back on there and we'll be done. So there it is, guys. I do still have to fix the fitment. There's a gap up here and stuff like that, but for the most part, give it a second. There it is. Don't want to get copyright, but do not use during traffic or that. There's radio, XM, Bluetooth, USB, and all these other things. I do have it set up for Apple CarPlay. I would plug it in, but I'm using my phone right now. You do get a little icon here when you plug in your phone. So yeah. So the last clip you saw was from a couple days ago, and the speakers aren't working. Only one of them's working right now, and let me show you guys that. Put the truck on. If it ever turns on, there you go. Let's do this real quick. Radio. It's just a radio station. It only comes out of that passenger side pillar. So this is what I thought would happen, because so the old stereo was connected to the amps and the amps were connected to the speakers, so that's why the rest of them weren't working. I wanted to make it another video, but I'm gonna just put it in here. I have everything that I need for my sound system that I need to put in here. And then also got a double din dash kit for 9902, because I don't know if you can see from the last clip, but there was like terrible gaps here and here. So I ended up putting the 9902 cage back in here. That's why there's this gap, because I put the cage back in here. And then I'll show you guys what all I got. So here's everything I got. I got the 9902 double din dash kit for these trucks, just because it would fit better. It has the cutout for the double din. It is black, so I'm gonna mask it all up and tape it to match the center console and the trim bezel. It came with the mounting brackets for the double din. Put those on. Equalizer, epicenter, whatever you want to call it. Speaker wire to run from the speakers to one of the amps. 2 sets of RCAs, the amplifier and wiring kit, and then the 2 amps I got. I got a 600 watt and a 1200 watt. I'm gonna be running 112. I don't want anything crazy, just I'm filming in the front, so don't mind the cars passing by. Here comes another one. I did buy a box too, but I already have that in the truck. I'll probably show you guys that later. But what I'm gonna have to do first is rip out the old wires. So let me get the seats out and get to that. So actually the first thing we do is tape up this bezel and get it painted up. So I got this one all painted up. I'm gonna get it unmasked and put it in the truck, and then also put the brackets in for the new brackets for the stereo, so it fits good now. There it is with the trim bezel on there and painted. That's the gap I was talking about. It's not like crazy. I still need to put some of the more clips on it. The clips it came with are these like chrome shiny looking ones. These are real cheap. And see, it's just like they're crimped a little bit. But I don't like those because when I put those on, they just came off the bezel. These are some I had taken off of a bezel I had here. And you see how they're like cut? So that actually goes and digs into the plastic and stays on there. So I'm gonna put these on. If you do want to do this, I don't recommend using these. Use the ones off your previous bezel. The fitment, I need to push out this side, but that's with the bracket. Otherwise, climate control fits good, and so does stereo. So I think now I'm gonna be putting the other clips on, and then I'll start taking out the old wire out of the truck. I got everything out. I need to pull up the carpet now so I can get out the old wires and stuff. So I got all the old wires out. My uncle's gonna be the one helping me with the system, run everything. So once you get a chance, I'll pick this video back up and we'll get to wiring. So the last clip you guys seen was from like about a week ago when I took out the old speaker wire. And I said my uncle's gonna help me. He is gonna help me, but I'm gonna start running some of the wires just so I can get it started because I don't like it just coming out of one speaker and it doesn't sound that great. So I'm gonna get started on it and start taking out the seats, lift them to the carpet, and start running some of the wires. Got the speaker wires all ran under the carpet from the doors, both doors, and then both pillars under the carpet, and have all 4 connections here to where the amp is gonna be. And now I'm gonna run the power wire from the engine bay back here to power both amps, and then I'll probably bring the amps out here so I can place them and see where I'm gonna put them. Hey guys, so I got carried away. This is everything's basically connected. Epicenter, both the amps. When I went to go turn it on, just the one was still working, so I grabbed a speaker out of my brother's truck and found out that they were blown. So I went to Best Buy and picked up some 6x6s and then 6x8s for those are for the door panels, and then that's for the pillars. So I'm gonna have to put those on and get those all connected. So let me do that. I just want to show you guys because it's my first time doing it. So I just wanted to focus on it and see that I did everything right. But yeah, so let me just get these swapped in there and I'll show you guys what it sounds like. So it's all done, guys. I finished up with the stereo, Epicenter, got it all cleaned up. Both the amps, the one for the sub and the one for the door panels and pillars. I got the new speakers put in, and also on the doors. You can kind of see it over there. You can see it there. What else? I don't have a sub for it right now. I have the box, and my uncle actually gave me a sub, a 12, but it's too wide. The back of it, the magnet hits. So I'm gonna have to buy a shallow mount one. So I'll probably order one of those up. But yeah, I got everything ran how I wanted it, nice, neat, under the carpet. So I think I'm gonna put all the plastics back in and call it a day. That's gonna be all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. See you guys in the next one.